Good morning, beautiful people!
And here we are back in Italy.
We made it!
We are so happy, guys, so grateful. Thank you so much for all your uplifting messages, your emails, your support during this quite challenging time.
Yes, you always had our backs, and for this we will always be grateful.
We are a beautiful community, for real.
Yes, and we are also grateful for all the work we have done in order to come back to Italy and bring also a lot of Italians that were stuck in Argentina, families with children, older people who had difficulties to walk.
Yes.
So we are really happy that things are changing and things are moving.
And of course it's difficult because we left LeAw. But it's not, we didn't abandon LeAw. It's just for
it was hard to say goodbye, but it's not a goodbye, it's a see you soon. So as soon all this thing going on in all the world will end, and we will be able to go back to LeAw in Argentina. We will keep traveling and we hope to be able to bring it back in North America.
Then explore the world. But for now, we need to stay here. We have to do 14 days quarantine, but we will spend more time here.
We will show you why we decided to come back here.
Let's start and let's show them where we will spend this time.
I bought this house when I was 22 years old. I used to go on auctions and buy cars, vehicles and sell it to make some profit. In that year I found this little house with the property, with some land, and was really cheap. Nobody wanted to buy it because here we are kind of isolated. The house was abandoned for like 6 years, so all the plumbing had to be done, the heaters, a lot of work had to be done to make this house usable. And the price was really good. It was at the price of a used vehicle, a used car. So I had a little bit of money saved and I decided to buy it. But I was really young and in all these years I had to work a lot, I have to travel a lot. I didn't have the money and the time to fix it, to renovate it. I already changed all the windows, the doors. I rebuilt all the plumbing, the heating system, and I'm super proud of it, but there is a lot of work to be done.
When I quit my job back in 2016, I gave 2 months advance notice. So I quit my job in 2017 and I didn't have a place where to go because I was renting an apartment in Como, I had a car, so Luca invited me to come here and to put all my stuff, what I have left, here. So for me this home was kind of a storage where I can put everything, and it's still a kind of a storage. So that's why we have a lot of projects to do inside and outside. Garden, we love to plant vegetables and fruits and everything, so we'll spend our time here in quarantine working hard in order to be able to fix this home. Before we left Italy, Luca said, okay, I need to sell this home, but nobody wanted to buy this home, so it was everything so quick that we decided to leave everything and wander, and our new home was LeAw. But this home has to be fixed. We can't wait to show you around.
When we arrived here a few days ago, I started cutting all the grass because the grass was really
wild.
Bad, wild, in a bad condition. Okay, so this one is the little house in the mountains where we will be staying. We have no neighbors, these neighbors, that neighbors. They are in the city.
Yeah, they come just here for the summer usually.
As you can see, all the grass is really tall. We have to cut the grass. We have wood to warm up the house. Under there is Sara's car. We have to charge the battery and see if it's still working. And this is the view. So as you can see, it's all green mountain. Down there on the left there is Torino, where my parents are.
When we have the possibility and the time, this is our green area where
Yes.
we grow all the vegetables.
I love working out here, cutting the grass, taking care of our trees, our plants.
Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good.
We have to clean all the garden. Will take few days. We have a lot to do. A lot to do. We can stay here months without finishing. We need to remove these trees. They are growing fast everywhere.
They're bad, really bad.
Bad. They are spreading everywhere.
You leave a little piece and they just keep growing.
And the roots are really deep. Incredible how they grow.
Went under the house.
Yes. And this is quite young. It's not so big.
Okay, so here you can see the trees, all the roots down there that I had to remove. And now I will put it back flat. We had Sara's car there covered. We uncovered, we put the battery on.
I bought this car in 2011. With the first money I earned, I bought this car. I used the old car of my nonno, my grandfather, and then one day on my way to work in Milan, I destroyed the car, so I need to buy a new one, and I bought this Volkswagen Polo. It's quite old, but it's working fine, so we need to recharge the battery and try it. It will be different. You see this one and not Lucky You.
Yeah, quite different. Unpackaging.
The old Polina. You can notice from this that I was working in Switzerland.
I open the hood. Let's check if the battery is still working. Ah, it's still on green.
You agree?
Yeah, still working. This is the battery we disconnected.
Ooh,
Okay, it's working.
it's working.
Yeah, I just need to...
Is that humidity? All this white stuff? What is this?
Do you want to try to
Yes.
turn on the engine?
Let's try.
Perfect. Running. Good.
The noise of this engine is quite different from the one of Lucky You. This one has 60 horsepower. Lucky You has...
350.
Okay, so it's normal. Guys, if you know what we can do with this engine, please let us know in the comments.
Show them what is going on.
Yeah, here.
Full of this white.
And we put the car just outside here. So we have all the space that we need to work and to improve everything.
Okay, during the night it's still cold, so we have to warm up the house.
Yeah. We are 900 meters above the sea level.
Guarda le mani. Look the hands.
What was it inside?
Yes, it was inside.
Oh, ciao. How do you call this in English?
I don't know, in Italian it's a
Salamandra. Oh, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao. And what's inside here?
Yeah. Ciao,
Hey.
ciao. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
A little bit of paper. This fireplace has 120 liters of water. So when it warms the water, you will pump the water in all the heaters of the house. So it will keep all the water hot inside all the house.
When we arrived, Luca's mom and Luca's dad, they bought us a lot of groceries, so we don't need to think about food. We will prepare our food here. I will show you today a kind of special recipe that I will make using the product of our garden.
Yeah.
It's kind of unusual, but you will see why.
We will start working, but first a little view from the eagle.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end.
This should be our vegetable garden.
And will be.
Will be, and used to be. But now it's a mess. We need to clean everything and plant everything again. But before we clean everything, I would like to use a product, a plant that we have here and everywhere, because it's kind of a wild plant. And this plant is the stinging nettle. This one is everywhere.
You can see, if you touch it, it will burn.
A lot. One time I fell with my face in a garden full of stinging nettles, and I didn't enjoy that moment.
It wasn't a good experience.
But today we will eat stinging nettles. And you say, are you crazy? Can you eat stinging nettles? Yes, you can eat, because the boiling water will deactivate the nettles from stinging. It's considered a superfood because it's so healthy. It's full of vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, iron, calcium, and in medieval Europe they used this to purify the blood and to cure high fever. And today we will prepare a soup. You can use the nettle for frittata, for pesto, for soup, for tea. It's like a kind of milled spinach without the iron flavor and with the kind of peppery taste. It's really good. I recommend you. Let us know if you have kind wild of stinging nettle in your garden and if you ever ate stinging nettles. Okay,
But
so
now step by step. Step
step
number
by step.
1,
collect.
collect.
See, you cut.
And you collect it. And here you can see all the What is this?
It's a zucchini and it's round.
They just grow, and also this one. These are artichokes, and they are growing widely.
Yes, everywhere. Beautiful.
Happy face. Wow. This one is a different quality.
Yeah, this is a
You put it over there.
normal zucchino.
All the stuff.
But- And here we have strawberries.
These ones are all strawberries with the white flowers over there. We will have to clean all
Yeah,
here.
and the most difficult thing is when you have plants that you want to keep and then a mess of grass. So you need to cut it by hand. You cannot go and
Yeah,
destroy. Ah, this is rosemary. Look at this plant.
it's huge.
The
Ooh,
smell.
the smell. It's something beautiful. This is the view we have. What are these two plants?
Okay, this is a big salvia plant. We
They
have
smell so
we
good.
have salvia, we have thyme, we have rosemary, we have basil, we have mint, and this is a grape.
Huge
this is-
grape.
And I think you call this kind of strawberry grape.
Yeah, it
It's
gives the
fragolino because it
the
gives these
purple.
small purple grapes. It's really sweet, and the birds, they love it.
yeah. So here we have to clean all these
We would like to create also this area
a garden.
a vegetable garden
Yes.
as well, because we have a lot of seeds that we want to plant.
Just notice that it's a cherry tree is growing here. This is a wild cherry tree.
I think we are good like this, and we put this in fresh water, and tonight Luca and I will cook the soup together. But now let's go back to work.
The roof. Can you
And this
imagine?
is just the thing that you see outside.
Like an iceberg.
Yeah.
It's all underneath. Ah,
And you know what is the bad news?
it's full. Look
Yeah.
at
It's full. 1, 2, 3. I can imagine the roots.
that. Wow.
Looks nice. What do you think, guys? First day of gardening, cleaning.
Has been a hard job.
Yes, but it's so satisfying when you're doing something and you see the results in every field. But when you work in the nature, your mind just is so focused on what you're doing.
It turns
That is-
off, so it gives you this freedom that you stop thinking. You just focus on the hard work you're doing.
Yes,
it's good.
beautiful. Now we can go and cook
Yeah.
our
Did you
dinner.
show
Yeah.
all the work we have
From
done?
this side, no, I will do it right now.
It was terrible, guys. It was terrible. We had to.
A long job. We have a lot of space now to plant everything we want.
Yeah.
Let's go and cook our stinging nettle soup. Super easy. I will show you now what are the ingredients that we need to prepare and to make this amazing soup. It's 100% vegan. We have stinging nettles, onion, garlic, potato, and vegetable instant stock powder. Of course, some extra virgin olive oil. We will cut the onion and the potato. Okay, in one pan we will pour the olive oil. Mamma mia!
It's heavy.
This is heavy. And onion. We'll let it cook the onion and then we'll add the potato. We'll add some garlic. In the meantime, I will clean all the nettles, and I would prefer the smallest and the youngest leaf. When you clean it, remember to wear your gloves, because until we will not cook it and boil it, the stinging power is still there. Now it's time to add our stinging nettles. Okay, we will leave the nettles inside with the potatoes, the garlic and the onion for 5 minutes, and then we will add the water. Two tablespoons of the vegetable broth, the stock. You can use also salt if you don't like this. And after this, we'll let cook our soup for 30 minutes. When the soup is ready, we will blend the soup. I will do it with an immersion blender. You can use it whatever you want. This is really easy to use and fast. So we'll puree, we will blend the soup right now. If you're not vegan, you can use butter together with the oil, and then at the end you can add some sour cream or some cream. And this is the result. Together with the soup, I will make some croutons. I went to the garden and I collect some thyme, some marjoram, some rosemary, and then I will put this bread inside here with some salt. One already. Are you ready to try it?
Yes.
We will teach you some Italian words today. What would you like to eat, Luca? Cosa vorresti mangiare, Luca? Cosa vorresti mangiare, Luca? Okay, today we have the soup, that we call it zuppa or minestra, with con croutons, crostini.
Crostini.
This is bread. Bread we call it pane. Pane.
Rosemary in Italian is rosmarino. Salvia is salvia. Wow. Ooh. It's delicious. I love
Like
it. Well done, Sara.
Thank you. Okay guys, I think that we will eat now. We'll enjoy our dinner. Thank you so much for coming along with us. We love you guys, we appreciate you.
If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up.
And please consider to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done already.
And hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, you will know it.
We can't wait to show you around Italy as soon as we can move again. In the meantime, we can wait to show you what we will do here during this quarantine time. We hope that you will like our new location.
Yes.
Let us know in the comment. Life is beautiful.
La vita è bella.
We love you. See you next time.
Ciao.
Ciao.
There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end.